Alright. That should be it. I have to exit out of these things. um, I don't know if anyone's watching. I don't know if the audio is working. My connection isn't really great right now, I think. So I have to check. I was trying to check earlier, and I don't think it was working. I can't check because for some reason my phone won't connect to Twitch. I don't know why. It's never had a problem before, but right now it is. So I just have to assume that it works, and if not, I'm sure someone will eventually tell me. Hopefully, did I click on the right thing? Yeah, I think I did. Okay. Phone's on 7%. Uh, then charge it. Okay. Well, I think, we have a viewer, so might as well start. Do I know who this person is? I don't recognize them, but I asked someone else to watch tonight, and I don't know if this is that person or not. Oh, earbuds. Yeah, I do know how iPhones are. Well, it's a bit of a predicament right there. How about you charge it for now? It says I have 5 viewers. That can't be right. It's a little much, yeah. Okay, 5 is wrong. I still have some though, which is good. How about you just plug it in for now, and then tune in a few minutes whenever the good part happens. I don't know. I'm gonna wait a minute or two. Should be good. I don't know. I'll start. How about what did my computer didn't just turn off? That's what this thing over here was. Uh-oh, maybe that's bad. Maybe someone will use that and hack into my I don't know. Well, anyway, I'm gonna start now. So, what's one thing I'm gonna have to check is that this has audio, which might be way louder than my voice, but I can't actually check the audio. So what I'm gonna do is go into OBS here, and here I have the desktop audio compared to my microphone audio, and it might be loud the first 2 times I go through it. It might be too quiet, I don't know. I'm going to have to adjust it in real time, basically. Yeah, that looks like it's loud. Okay, so what I'm doing today, I'm gonna have to turn that down. Okay, that should be good. Let's try this again. Yeah, that still kind of loud, I think. Again, I can't actually check video for some reason, so I have to rely on these bars. I'm assuming that's gonna be good though, so I'm gonna play through it one more time. And that looks. Oh wait, I just realized something. If we have background music going on, at the same time my dog wants into my room. Hold on. So we have background music going on at the same time as other music. Those musics are not at the same beats per minute, and even if they were, they'd have to start at the same time to be in sync. They're not in the same key, I don't think. So that's not going to sound great. But I can't think of any workaround right now, so whatever. Anyway, this is what I have so far of the animation. It's the default dance from Fortnite because I felt like it. That's basically it, and it's not great either. I have to fix a few things. Um, I hope you can hear me well over the thing. I mean, you can say hi there. I didn't act, my phone turned off, so I didn't see that you said your greeting. I don't know how long ago it was. Why won't this close? Okay. So just tell me if the noise here is too loud. It's kind of loud for me. I might turn it down a little bit. Uh-oh, that's no good. You know, that's not fun. I, I don't know what to say. You can't just say that kind of stuff and in the middle of the thing. I don't know how I'm supposed to respond to that. Yeah, I can imagine that it wasn't good. Anyway, I have to fix this a little bit. First of all, the last time I worked on this was before I learned how to actually do this in real life, which, by the way, is something that I did for, again, no reason at all. And I messed up the beginning. He claps and then does that. So I'm gonna have to do that, which might be difficult. Um, I don't have a sketch for that. I don't know if I should make a sketch or if I should just, I'm just gonna do it right now. I'm gonna freestyle it, which is always a good idea when you're animating. Take it from me, kids. You should always freestyle while you're animating. It's a good idea that works. I mean, some people can do it. Some people who know how to animate well, they can do it. I can't. So I'm just gonna go in and that's the wrong size. I think that's the size I used. I don't know. I haven't worked. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, hold on. I have to get myself a frame of reference here. Okay, so it should be coming in from the clap at around this part. So this is when the clap is going to happen. And there's going to be a lot of just this, of me just drawing the same thing over and over again. That's what animation is, kind of. Except for right now, I don't have a sketch to work with, so it might be a little bit bad. So last stream someone said that I should animate something, and I thought, hey, I haven't worked on this in a month. Maybe I should try and finish this on a stream. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm not going to color it at all. It's going to be black and white. And even that's going to be too much for me because this is basically the first thing I've animated. I've done a few small things in the past, but they were pretty crappy. So it's a new thing for me, and that goes down too low. Oh crap, no, I didn't mean to add a camera, stop. So this is unfamiliar territory for me. I'm not good at animating, I don't do it often. I'm just gonna have to, hope that I do well, and I've already messed up that leg. Oh, those are some bad proportions right there. Look at that. That's... I don't know why it automatically does that. That's bad. I'm making the head smaller definitely because the lines seem thicker there anyway for no reason. But still, that's not gonna really fix anything. Oh, that's the wrong... See, I'm unfamiliar with this. I think I have to, yeah, okay. I make that smaller, I think. Maybe I angle it a little bit. I don't know. Uh-oh. Yeah, so this stream is mostly, rather than the past streams where I've mostly known what I've been doing and it's just been me kind of talking to you guys while drawing, this stream is going to be very chaotic. Well, it's not going to be chaotic, it's just going to be bad. I don't know what I'm doing. There's a spot for my hand. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't. That's how I'm gonna put it. I have no idea what I'm doing. For this, those proportions are better though. I like that. So the ideas for the channel, I'm making I think when it comes to proportions, it's always good to know how to draw real life people and then kind of exaggerate certain things rather than starting off trying to exaggerate things. For example, the proportions of my characters are relatively realistic. The head's bigger and the head shape's a little different. The eyes, all the face and head stuff is different, but everything else is pretty. It's decent. It's decently accurate to real life. It's kind of short, but I used to draw stuff like this. No. I'm just gonna do a quick demonstration. There we go. That is my quick demonstration of how I used to draw stuff. And as you can see, they have the same head size, but that's the same head size. That it's a little bit smaller. That's how I used to draw stuff. But then I tried to say decided and started at the same time. I decided to start drawing realistically to see how I could do that. And it started off looking kind of like this. You know, it wasn't great. You know, I'm not really exaggerating here either. It was kind of, it's kind of like that. And, hold on a second. This looks like Baldy. This looks like Baldy for some reason. There we go. Now it's Baldy. It's Baldy from Baldy's Basics. I wish I was this good at drawing too. So it's a process. You just have to eventually not suck, or at least suck less in my case. And you know, it takes a while. It's like 2 years that it took for me to even get this tolerable. So you gotta work on stuff. Sometimes you gotta do things you don't want to do to get better at the stuff you do want to do. That's my advice. Now, time to stop procrastinating and get into this animating. The reason I did this on stream is because I don't want to do this for some reason. I want it to be done, but I'm not good at animating, and I've not animated anything in a really long time, and I'm not good at it, and I don't like doing things I'm not good at, but you just have to do them sometimes. So basically what I'm doing right now, I think is correct. Let me not do that. I'm basically drawing something about halfway in between the past two things to try and transition them a little bit better so that it's not as immediate. And I'm hoping that works in making it look less choppy. I don't know if it will work because I'm not an animator, but hopefully it does because I don't want to, waste time. Why is this so much thicker? The lines, they're like really thick for some reason. Maybe I just didn't press down that. Oh, that was an 8. I didn't even try to do that. I'm gonna try and use a smaller thing for now because these lines look a little bit too thick compared to everything else. It's no good. So now the shirt's kind of falling down a little bit. The legs don't really move too much. And that shoe is gonna spring up a little bit for some reason. See, look at that. Look, the lines get really thick for a second, but also I'd like to acknowledge this. This looks like that one Shaggy image. If you've seen the Shaggy image, you know. Like Easter was like half a year ago. What? Oh yeah, just started drawing. You know the Shaggy image. You know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know, then you don't really need to, because it looks like this, except it's Shaggy. I'm not gonna call up an image because everyone's seen the image anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh crap! Now I have to go from this to this. Didn't think about that. Still not gonna make a sketch layer. Oh boy. All right, let's just jump right into it. I'm sorry. All right. So I'm gonna try and do this in 2 parts, because that's a little bit too sudden for one thing. I'm gonna try and I don't know what I'm gonna try and do. I'll make this one a little bit closer since it's longer. No, wait, hold on. I have to think about this. I have absolutely no idea. I don't know. I think that I am not good at animating. This turning out even as alright as it is was purely luck. I think that I don't know. Hold on. I'm just gonna analyze this in deep thought for a moment. Analyzing this in deep thought did nothing. I literally muted my headset because when I dragged this out I said crap, which I do, but since I muted my headset it sounded like I remained in deep thought. I don't know why I did that, but I did it, and I did it. Still don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna put this maybe halfway between the two, and then put this halfway between the other two. Oh, hey, look at that! It's the other guy that also watches my streams. Why did I say that? Does a four? That's here. Do you want me to show you my progress so far? Let's do this. that's what I'm doing today. And I don't think I'm going to finish this today. My plan was to post this tomorrow, but see, I completely forgot how bad I am at animating. I, I don't know. I mean, I'm not awful at it because I can make up for it with my drawing experience, but as for animating itself, I have no idea what I'm doing, really. Oh, no. Trying to make the hair kind of like flow around a little bit because I feel like if I do that, then it'll make it look like I'm good at animating, even though I'm not. Because I at least know that I'm supposed to do that, and I know nothing else. I think, yeah, that arm would actually stand still, probably. Uh-oh, there's a thing going on in the chat. Hold on a second. Animation's weird. Flip a clip, it's easy. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's a program or something. Helps motion blur. Helps is motion blurs? No, not motion blurs. That's disgusting. Especially not with animation. Motion blurs can be good for some things, like movies, or like things that aren't drawn or have lines, because the lines will just like smear. They'll get kind of smudgy. Wait, hold on. What happened here with my foot? Why did it go down? Oh, I lifted my foot in the air, but I kept it in the air because I didn't realize that I lifted my foot in the air, and now that looks weird, and now I'm gonna have to fix that. Alright, well, I'm glad I noticed that at least. So I'm gonna put it at an angle because it's coming up. And now my leg gets really small because that's what legs do whenever you're not good at animating. I didn't even finish that. Yeah, I don't like, oh, I know what you mean by motion blur. Whenever the arm, rather than animating out all of the arms here, you just go like that. Yeah, that's called being lazy. Hold on, my dog is moving around a bunch. I might let her out of my room. All right. Well. Back. Okay. So now this is, ooh, that's not good. Hold on. This is gonna be halfway in between the other two things. That's how I'm gonna take this animation. I'm gonna do it in halves, even though I shouldn't. I basically just want to get this done because it was a bad idea from the start, and it'll be a bad idea to the finish. That's not a good motto. I was about to say that's my motto. Terrible motto, don't live by that. I don't know why I did that. What is going on here? That's a no-no right there. You're still talking in the chat. I'm trying to keep up with this in case someone asks me a question. I don't care if you're talking in the chat, but I feel like I'm missing stuff. All right. Motion blurs using like every animated shows. I don't ever see animated shows use motion blurs. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe we watch different types of animated shows. I don't actually watch much TV anymore, so there's that. This is a weird arm thing that's going on right now. See this? This is how arms work. Yep. And all of the confidence from the last stream and actually doing well, that's gone now. Oh gosh. I kind of know how this program works for the most part. And I don't know how animation works. I can use my knowledge of the program itself to help a little bit. But as for everything else, I have no idea. Why did I do this? That is, I think I'm just losing it at this point. I don't think I don't know what I'm doing with animation. I think I'm just losing it. There's no other explanation. That consistency is key when you're animating, probably. I'm changing topics because I was right. I don't want to be right about that. And you're still talking a lot. I don't. What? Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna go through these messages real quick. I don't speak Spanish because you suck. I don't know what that's in response to because there's a delay in the chat messages. Let's see how this turned out. Just remember, it's not going to turn out well. Why was that so slow? It was supposed to look like he clapped. Do you know how quick a clap is? Doesn't look like that. That's for sure. Oh man, and I don't even know how to make that faster. You can't do half a frame here. I don't. Okay, hold on. So come into contact here. That I could maybe remove that frame. And that frame, maybe? No. Alright, I think I know what I might do. If I get rid of that. Hold on. I think I'm going to remove this. No, that didn't do it. Okay, how about I remove these two instead? Maybe I remove one of these. Okay. Oh wait, hold on a second. What's going on here? Okay, this is really far ahead, I think. Okay, hold on, they're not synced up. I have to figure out what's wrong. Alright, I screwed something up. Again, don't really know what I'm doing. Hold on, does the clap look good now? No, it doesn't. So what's going on here? I think I need to remove these two. Oh wait, something moved around. No, this just shouldn't be here, I don't think. Except, I don't even know. It's too fat. Okay, you guys are talking. Oh, wow, you were talking a lot. Okay. Frick, I got an ad. Do you have a reference to look at? I did have a reference, except I'm looking at a stream chat now, which I am falling behind on. Maybe I should redo some of this, because this part here, no, I'm gonna remove that. This here doesn't actually work with everything, so like, maybe if I just remove this. Let's see how that looks. Then it kind of like goes back here, but they do that in the other thing too. Oh, okay, hold on. That's the clap. Then he started already. That's why it looks so weird. It's not synced with the music. Alright. I have to just, I need to sync this with the music real quick. So, the top one. Hold on. I have to sync this up real quick. Okay. That's not. Oh wow. Okay. So I know what the problem is. This is really, really, really far behind. Okay. Okay, now it's all synced up. There we go. I know it doesn't look like he's clapping, so I'm trying to figure out. You know what I just realized? It doesn't look like he's clapping because I did the half thing, which I said earlier is going to be a bad idea, that I shouldn't do that, but I'm going to do it because it probably won't be that bad. But no, I just realized if you clap, your arms come outward. And because of that, I have to actually put some work in here, which sucks. I don't want to have to do that. No, that's bad. Okay, so now I know why it doesn't look like he's clapping, or I'm clapping. I'm referring to myself in the third person, which is strange. No, I didn't want to do that. No. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of take the sleeve out here. Maybe I'll do some of that motion blur stuff that Tip Top was talking about. I'll kind of make the arms look like they're wide because motion blur. Maybe if I just exaggerate everything. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh, hold on. Something's wrong with my voice. I'll be right back. Alright, that should be better. And it is. Okay. That's the mic. So, now I'm gonna make it look like he's clapping. That's my goal. Oh, what was that? Okay. Uh-oh, wait, hold on a second. What does this look like by itself? That looks bad. Okay. I I think I'm going to change. No, that's not what I want to do. I'm gonna remove this frame here, and then insert a blank keyframe here. That didn't work. Okay, I'll insert a frame, then insert blank keyframe. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, now I'm gonna do the motion blur thing that guy was talking about. Hopefully that works. If it doesn't, then I have no idea what I'm gonna do. That doesn't look like my hair. I think my problem is with animation is I'm trying to keep things too consistent, and because of that, some things look wrong because I'm trying to adjust them to what the previous thing was. But if I don't do that, then they look wrong anyway because they aren't adjusted to the previous thing. Not because I don't understand. Yeah, because I don't understand what I'm doing. There we go. This is how the professional animators do motion blurs. No, I doubt it, but not a professional animator because okay, stick figure first and draw over it. No, I don't think that's not how it works. So I'm gonna attempt. I'm gonna fill this in. I'm attempting the motion blur thing and hoping that it works. And there's my dog again. She won't make up her mind. You know what? I'm just gonna let her do her thing because she wants in my room, then she wants out, and then she wants back in again. And I frankly will not put up with this. This is do the motion lines. I should be up on the opposite side for the backhand. No, because it's going from here to here. They're both going in the right direction. So guys, we did it. We hit 250,000. Well, let's see how this looks. No, that was awful. Okay, if I spend the whole stream just doing this clap, my dog still wants in. No. I don't really know what I'm doing wrong because I don't do a lot of animating. Play it. It does. I don't know if you said it before or not. Before or after I played it. So it doesn't. A dog. I don't know if you can hear my dog at all. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing here for animating. I don't. Maybe. Maybe I do the halfway thing here. Although now, after that terrible failure earlier, I don't really think I should keep doing the halfway thing. It feels like it doesn't usually work from experience. Except this is the first time it hasn't worked, and they're saying stuff again. Bring in the I think she left. By the way, it's a girl. My dog, I don't know, she just comes in here, kind of wiggles around a little bit, and then leaves. But then I have to actually bring her in, though, because she's too small to actually get up on my bed. He lost a finger. The good thing about this is the body doesn't move too much, so I can keep it pretty much the same. shoe switches for some reason, so I can't do that. They're saying, what? What? What's going on here? Okay, there we go. Maybe this is a bad idea for a stream. This is probably something I should have figured out on my own, because I don't know what I'm doing, which doesn't make for a very good stream. Or maybe it makes for an excellent stream, because you get to watch me suffer. Let's see how this looks. That's better. I think that's acceptable. And only 40 minutes in. I think it's the best we're gonna get. I can't. I'm not gonna. I don't understand what you guys are doing in the chat. I think this is the closest we're gonna get to something that actually looks good. Oh my god, hold on. Doggy, you wanna say hi? Wanna say hi? Wanna say hi? Wanna say hi? No, she doesn't. Okay. Brought my dog in. Do I want context? Oh my god. This is the most interesting chat experience I've ever had. It says 7 viewers for some reason. I highly doubt that. If I get famous for my animation skills, good luck. That's not happening. I mean, hold on. Let's analyze this. I think the beginning is okay. Then, when the clap happens, it feels too fast. Yeah, there's only one impact thing. I think we need to add another one. Another one. Okay, let's just... So I'm gonna make something where it looks like something cool is happening on one singular frame. I think this is epic. I shouldn't have said that. I'm gonna make his hands somehow come closer together on this frame, because I think we gotta like... I want you to look at this line that I just drew somehow. Oh man. Okay. Sometimes with animation, sometimes I feel like it's exaggeration that really gets things going. Get out of here. I'm trying to draw here. I don't need you to save for auto recovery. So I'm gonna have it so the pants and shirt are kind of like flying out a little bit. I don't know if that's gonna look bad. That looks bad. That could potentially look good with like motion. Doesn't look good as a standalone thing. But let's go. Let's see this. There we go. That's the best we're getting. I can't do anything else there. Okay, now time to go through everything here. Ethan closes eyes. I'm not eating Twizzlers. Oh yeah, I forgot that I actually had Twizzlers. Um, I'll make his eyes closed for the thing here. That's a good idea. Thank you for that. I'll make them partially open here, and then I'll make them closed on the actual thing. That just looks a little bit angry. Can't really see it. Plus, like, you know what? I think I'm gonna leave his eyes open because then he kind of looks like he isn't really alive, which is kind of what I'm going for here. Because he keeps the same facial expression the whole time. He doesn't ever smile or acknowledge his existence, which is probably for the better. Oh, what? What? How do you put so many messages in this chat so quickly? There's only 3 of you. I'm not okay. And I don't even know who you were talking to. Alright. I think I can officially say that this first part is as good as it's gonna get. Except it still isn't great. I think this is unnecessary here. I think I can remove this. Yeah, that looks better. Now I don't know where to go next because now this is out of sync again. And the only way to get it in sync is to add a bunch of frames. But it's already too slow. So here's my problem. This layer up here is completely in sync with the original thing. But if I try to match it, it feels way too slow, and I don't know what to do about that. See, like, I have to add stuff to this, and it already feels too slow even without stuff here. So I don't know what to do there. I'll just have to figure out what to do. So I have to somehow add 1, 2, 3 frames in here. What is going on? I don't play Fortnite, which is funny considering what I'm doing right now. I don't really have anything against the game itself, but I'm not really a fan of those kinds of games. So I don't really have an opinion on the subject, and therefore nobody can possibly be mad at me. That's how I go about life, except people always find a way. I don't know what to do here. This looks like it's at the perfect speed. I need to add 3 frames somewhere. Maybe I can add it into the actual clap. There's one frame. Okay, now we have to add 2 frames. 2. Ah, ah, ah. Should I just, like, not acknowledge the chat for the rest of the thing? I mean, they gave me some helpful advice earlier, but this is a little bit unreasonable. Does Ben Shapiro want to know your location? I'm not going to do that. Hi, doggy. You wanna say something? Wanna say something, doggy? Okay. Can I just be done now? Okay. Maybe this is too quick. Yeah, maybe I could add another frame here. So I'll do this, add a frame that's about halfway in between these two. Hopefully this works, because I have no clue what else I can do. Oh, these proportions are fantastic. I can see it already. Let's just... yeah, look at that. I scared my dog. I use Discord all the time. I just don't use your stupid group chat that you invited me to. What even is that about? Wait, did I sync it up? No, I didn't. I still have to add one more frame somewhere. Can I add it here? Yes, I can. Boom, I saved it. Epic victory royale. I'm sorry about that. How could I? How could I what? I don't have context these things because they happen 40 seconds in the chat after they happen in real life. You only invited me to one. Only no. I don't. I regret saying only in that scenario. I'm fine with one. With being in only one. Sorry. Scare my dog. Oh. I was an accident. I never meant to scare her. Here, look, listen. She's gonna apologize. I'm apologizing to her. She's gonna forgive me. Listen. Forgive me? Do you forgive me? Yeah, she forgives me, as you could hear. Now, I've got everything synced up. I've fixed the beginning. I've done 3 parts. Look at this right here. I think this is a mess. Time to do the 3rd part. And how many parts are there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's about 20 parts. I've done 3 of them. It's been an hour. Excuse me again, my voice. Okay, I think that was the hardest right here was figuring this out because I didn't have any sketch or anything. I messed these two parts up, so I had to fix those, but now I can start anew. I don't know what weba means. Maybe you tried to say weeb, except that doesn't... Alright, let's continue. I think I have a strategy down, which is not a good idea for animation. It's supposed to kind of flow, I guess, I think. But I think I'm gonna do some strategizing here. What I'm going to do is have this here kind of go past this part that it's supposed to go into, then bounce back, and then I'm going to do that for every single one. Except I feel like I have a little bit too much time, maybe. So, I don't know. Let's try that. I think that could work. Except that was the wrong layer. Of course it was. Alright. So it has to go past the green a little bit. So what I'm doing now is kind of exaggerating everything that changes from blue to green. And wait, what happens with my body? Okay, so it kind of turns a little bit. I can do that. I think, hopefully, this looks correct. And if it doesn't, then I have no idea how I'm ever going to finish this. Let's just see how this looks for now. Yeah, I think that's alright. It's gonna look like the odd ones out, kind of, you know? Which isn't bad, you know, he's a cool guy. And so much stuff has been going on in the chat. Hold on a second. You didn't have to do that. This is... I don't know how to respond to that. We got the idea. We didn't... It wasn't necessary that you did that. You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna spend the next 2 minutes drawing Peter Griffin. This is the content that you people deserve. Okay, that didn't take long. Okay, now time back. Now time back to the topic at hand. That's what I almost said. That's what I did say. I said that. Now time to back at the hand topic. That's my mental state right now. Let's get something I'd say, no, wait. Let's get this bread. Let's further this strategy. Let's make it so it speeds up while it gets closer to this. So I'll do a halfway point here. I think if this works, I could potentially finish the rest of it by 8 o'clock. It's 7 now. My goal is to kind of make his face look equally as stupid in every single frame. And if I can't do that, then the animation was a failure. Those are some good hands, but it doesn't really matter. Some fantastic hands, I say 100% sarcastically. Oh, are these 2 feet gonna kind of be in the middle? I think they might be. Which is less work for me. Alright, let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks good, actually. What if I just do this? What if I get rid of all of this and just repeat this pattern over here? Because this actually looks good. Like, look at that. What do you guys think? Time for me to go back to the stream. What just happened? Why? What? Oh my god. Holy crap, Lois. This is Yeater Griffin. Please draw Garfield. I don't hit or miss. I guess they never miss. Is it they or you? I thought it was I guess you never miss. I don't know. I shouldn't care. Or know in general. I should have looked at that and thought it was just some stupid emoji spam, but somehow I know exactly what it is. I think it looks good, and I think it would actually be worth it to just delete all of this and repeat that pattern. But here's what I think I should do. I should repeat the pattern over here and see if it actually works, like 2 of the pattern in a row. Because for all we know, this could look good for 1 movement, but bad for several movements. So I think I'm just gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna do the exact same pattern over here, and we'll see how it looks like that. So I have to exaggerate green for this one. There we go. I'm so tired. All right. Hold on, I gotta cough real quick, so I'm gonna just not do it directly into the mic. You're welcome. Maybe the key to animating is just exaggerating things, which I think it actually might be. You just have to know how to exaggerate things. So let's check this so far. Yeah, that was a voice crack. But look at this. It actually doesn't look bad. Like, I could just get away with doing one of these and not having two of them, and it still wouldn't look bad. It wouldn't really look too much like the default dance, though. It's a lot more flowy. It all kind of goes together. There aren't really a lot of pauses, except for the feet. Like, the arm movements are very flowy, but the feet movements are very... the feet movements are almost exactly like what I'm doing right now. And I know this, because for some reason I learned how to do the default dance. But, I don't know, it's kind of just, with the animation, there's kind of like a style. You can tell it's the default dance, especially because of the music, and, that's really all that matters. If it looks like the default dance and it doesn't look bad, as long as it's, I just repeated the same thing twice. If it's all right, it's gonna be good, hopefully. That looks fantastic. Let me just delete that real quick. What happened? What happened? What happened, guys? My lines are disappearing. I can't believe it. Alright. Why are my lines disappearing, though? I don't know. Oh, that's not good. That's not good either. Let me... Yeah, hold on. No, that's fine, actually. Because those are two different feet. That, it might not be good, though. I don't know. Let's play it back. No, it's fine. It's fine. It works. Okay. Alright. Alright, guys. Oh, man, I haven't checked this in a while. Okay. Okay. Remember Name of Jeff? Why is my mic so far away from my face? I do remember Name of Jeff. Rippin'... Name of Jeff and Stanley. Live on forever. Thank you. I don't know why I'm doing that. Alright, I think my dog wants out again. But I'm not gonna let her, because you all know what happens when I let my dog out. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? That's funny when you're really tired. Okay. So time to just exaggerate again. I could actually get used to this. Like, maybe animating is actually not bad. You just have to know what you're doing. Like, every single other thing on the planet. There's not a lot of movement between these two. I actually could get away with only having one transition for these two, because I can't really see what I would do for another one. It's... Oh, no, I mean... No, they're both necessary. It's not like they're subtle things. They're both necessary to complete the movement, so I know I would have to do both of them. I always forget the pocket. Oh wait, I just realized this head doesn't look right. That's not a very good head. Let me fix that. Ooh, this might be beyond fixing, actually. That doesn't matter, it's not for very long. Plus, I don't think anyone's going to look at this animation and think that this is a work of art anyway, considering that it is. Okay, yeah, the thing I'm doing right now is great. So I'm just gonna skip over to the. Oh, it's the wrong layer. I'm gonna skip over to the clap right now because I can't. Except I did it wrong. And no, that's not. Let me remove a frame here. Increase the frame there. Make that a blank keyframe. There we go. And can turn this on. And alright. I'm just gonna skip over to the clap real quick because I feel like it. That's not a good shoulder. That's also not a good shoulder, but it was a little better than last time. We're gonna exaggerate the clap a ton, and I just wanted to do this before I forgot, because I think it would look really cool if I exaggerated the clap a ton. My legs are gonna be so crossed that it doesn't look humanly possible, and because they cross the legs during the clap and I have to exaggerate that, I need to go back through the chat again. Oh, no one said anything for once. Okay, let's just see how this looks for now. Yeah. So I scared my dog again every time I clap. But I actually, this doesn't look bad, and I'm very surprised about that. Alright, I did the wrong layer again, and this is taking a while to save. Well, this is awesome. I finally know what I'm doing, and because of that, I'm talking a lot less, so you don't have to hear my voice as much. It's truly a miracle. You know, they can't be perfect. They can't all be winners. Oh my god. Except majority of my hands this stream were actually pretty bad. Not doing too great with hands today. Maybe this actually might be a little too exaggerated. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'll have to check, obviously, once I finish. But I feel like I might have overdone it this time. Who knows? Oops, that's not good. Nope, I don't think you can really overdo it when it comes to the exaggeration. It's so fast that it just makes it look better somehow. I mean, look at this. This, I don't know why, but it actually looks good somehow. I don't know if it's loud though, because I can't hear it. Ah, I almost did the wrong layer. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna exaggerate this as much as I can without it looking horrendous. Because this is a very big movement, I want to see how much I can get away with. I think the bigger the movement is, the more you have to exaggerate it. Or maybe the less you have to exaggerate. I don't know. I feel like if the movement is bigger, then there would be more inertia to the movement. So you would have to exaggerate it more. So let's get these legs super crossed again, because they do that twice in the song, where the song in the dance where the legs are crossed. Oh, that might be too much. I don't know. I mean, I thought that last time. Let's try this. Nope, it's not. With this strategy, you can do no wrong, and no one said anything for the past 10 minutes, which is probably a good thing. Let's watch this from the beginning. The beginning's not going to be great. I'm going to have to redo this part, but I mean, this part looks... Everything that I did this with looks good. I don't know if it looks lazy though. Like, I'm doing it in a certain way, not because I'm trying to be lazy, but because I don't know, because like I think it looks good like this, and I can't actually figure out any way to do it any better. I don't know. I think it looks good, and plus, if someday I actually do become a good animator, which I doubt I will, I'll look back on this and be like, haha, I cheated for this one. Except, I feel like if I do become a good animator, I'd find a way to cheat everything. I don't know. I mean, I don't really cheat drawing. And again, I'm not really the best artist. But, I'm not the worst artist. I say it a lot. I'm definitely not the best artist. I'm definitely not the worst artist. I'm kind of eh. Let's get this bread. I don't know why I said that. I don't even know if anyone's listening anymore at this point. I have absolutely no clue. That's not a good foot, actually. Let's redo that. I'm not the best at drawing feet because I don't really ever have to draw feet, but with shoes, I don't really ever do them in this position either, so I'm not great at drawing them in strange positions. Alright, let's see how this looks. Yep, okay. I mean, anything I do here, even if I screw up, it doesn't look bad, which is fantastic. It's super cool. No one's watching, I don't think. But you know what? I mean, this is fine. I can finish this up super quickly. I'll end the stream by fixing the stuff in the beginning. Then I mean, unless I don't get to that, because I have a lot to do. I'm getting through this pretty quickly, but I still have all of this to do. And for these parts, it looks like I have spaces. I have to animate the legs for this. Not here. I do have to animate the legs here, though. I didn't draw sketches for that, though, so that could be a bit of an issue. But it hopefully will not be an issue. I'm just going to keep the head in the same position because it doesn't really move, so I don't know how to exaggerate that. I mean, I'll exaggerate what I can. Everything kind of goes down a little bit. Ooh. Alright. Have fun too, also. Alright. See, I didn't have to go to some animation school. All I had to do was not know what I'm doing until I figured out something that might work. All I have to do is exaggerate, then in between. I mean, this is something that I can actually do. Stop saving for auto recovery. And it says I have 4 viewers. I again highly doubt that. Yeah, 2 viewers now. And there's an ad, so I can't check who they are. I don't know if I really. I mean, I definitely have to say stuff, but I don't know if anyone's really still watching. Let me check if it says anyone's watching. I don't know. Someone could be watching. I'm not sure. That's never really too accurate. I'm basically just finishing this up. I might not even stream the rest of it because it's pretty much the same thing over and over again. I don't. All the interesting parts are gone where I'm trying to like figure out how to do stuff. Now I know what I'm doing and I'm just. Oops. I know what I'm doing and I'm just doing it over and over again. I don't really think anyone particularly wants to watch that. So I'm probably just gonna end the stream. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the stream. Alright, bye guys.